You are all welcome to UMA. Most of you know this place. This is where we do our shows, our comedy store shows. Today we are here in a special way. Uh, we launched our comedy store foundation in April of 2022, and after that we started going on with the activities for the foundation on top of our weekly shows that we were doing at the time. The foundation, the Comedy Store Foundation, runs three key programs. We have the annual Home of Hope charity football match. We have the Comedy Store auditions program, and we have the youth training and mentorship program. The annual Home of Hope football match is a charity game. I'm sure most of you have seen it. We usually hold it at KCCA here in the last month of the year. We had it last year in December. It was very, very successful. We gave back to Katalema Cheshire Home, and more than 200 kids who are catered in that home really benefited from the charity program. The Comedy Store auditions program, this one never stops. From the time we started doing comedy, we have created more artists, more comics from this kind of program. Every time we do a show, a Comedy Store show, 2 days before the show we do auditions and mentoring and picking out who can come on the show. So this program has been running for a very long time. The youth training mentorship, the program is the objective of the youth training mentorship program is to offer mentorship to young students on critical life skills. We had the flagship activity of the Makerere University Law Pre-Entry Training, which imparted knowledge on general reading, comprehension, language. These were students who had qualified to go to Makerere University on to study law. So we designed a program where they can be mentored before they enter universities, and we had numerous students from all sorts of from all different places in the country coming through to attend our program. It was really, really very nice and successful. So with this background, we decided and said we need more support for us to enhance ourselves, for us to be able to reach in different places, to touch many Ugandans, to make sure our foundation is a bit stable. So we decided to do this, and we added on a fundraising project where we do concerts and we invite our friends to come through to support us. So on July 14th, we're going to do our first fundraiser concert. That's where we're featuring most of Ugandan artists with Diamond Platnumz from Tanzania headlining the show. Among other artists, we have Nameless from Kenya. Really, I don't leave a name out. We have King Sarah from Uganda, Spice Dana, Winnie Nwaji, Karo Kasita, Zex Bilanji, Daddy Andre, Easy, Abeka Band, Mary Hart, comedian Sammy and Shower, Figo West from Hoima, Reggie from Western Uganda, Alien Skin, Nava Gray, Teacher Family Titus Vibes from Eastern Uganda, and many other artists. So we're doing this fundraising concert to support the Comedy Store Foundation.
We've seen that this particular show is organized by the Comedy Store Foundation. So I just wanted to find out the difference between the July 2019 show of the same person, Diamond Platnumz live in Kampala, with this one of 2023. And then also we actually need to appreciate the way you've shaped the way comedy is done in Uganda. I think I hardly see comedians using vulgar language in your show. So, but then there's one thing that still remains, which is comedians begging money from fans. Well, to you comedians, it might look comedy, then the audience out there might not take it in good faith. So are we still seeing that happening in this particular show? And then lastly, to you, Alex, still, we have seen actually the poster you've actually included Diamond Platnumz from Tanzania and then Nameless from Kenya. So were you trying to balance these countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, or what criteria were you using? And then lastly, to the auto show.
There's no big difference between this fundraiser and the normal comedy store shows that we do. The only difference is that probably it's going to be at Kololo Airstrip, and it's a fundraiser. It's different from the normal comedy store show. We're trying to see how we can become better. We're looking for support. That's the difference. You mentioned about vulgarity. Are we going to find it there? MC Mariage is not going. Let me tell you, it's a question we meet all day. That people who watch the live show, who did research, you see, these comedians, when they're coming to perform, they are paid to make people laugh. And when a comedian does a dirty joke, the audience laughs more than when he's doing clean content, biblical content, whatever it is. So when you pay someone to make people laugh, and then they come on stage and they start 1, 2, 3, 4 jokes, and it's not coming well. Even them on stage, they're like, and then he says it, and then people laugh. So to them, the comfortability is on that side. But we're trying to fight it. We tried our level best. If you watch on TV or social media, we cannot put those jokes. We left them to the live audience. Even when a comedian is coming on set, we give them, say, you want to perform for 15 minutes, we need 8 minutes of clean performance, TV content. Then after the remaining minutes, you can jam, you can collect whatever, you can do what you want to do. So we're trying to fight it, though the live audience is also fighting us. Yeah, I hope I make it clear. Then the other question was, you asked about Nameless, when we added Nameless. Diamond Nameless looks like we're trying to create something in East Africa. I'm sure you needed someone from Rwanda. No, these guys are our friends. Nameless has been to our show a couple of times. Diamond was here in 2019. They're our friends. So when we were doing a fundraiser, we reached out to everyone. People from Rwanda, King James, Bruce Melody, and these guys said, no, we're coming to support. So probably next time when we have budgets, we shall go to Rwanda as well. But these guys are coming to support our fundraising. That's why we consider them.
We've called it a fundraising show. I do believe Diamond Platnumz is one of the most expensive artists in East Africa. We need money, but you pay him expensively to come and perform. Of course, with Nameless, among the Ugandan artists, with Naja and the rest, Mariachis and the rest, I thought maybe we could minimize our costs for the show so that we get the money to look out for new talents out there than probably bringing in big names. I don't know, just need to tell me about that because I see so many, like Diamond is the most expensive artist now, but you decided to go in for him. Nzenge yakola economics. Daba the cost of production even more than the profits expected. Tell me about that.
We like I told you earlier that when we were choosing which artists we can have on board for this fundraiser, we talked to every musician, every comedian, every artist. All of these guys are our friends. We go to a comedy store here, that's what I'm trying to do. And these are the people who got back to us. Okay, me, I charge this money, but now that it's a fundraiser, I'm going to come and support. So some of them have come pro bono, some of them are going have said Zengulati getting ZJ. So it's been an understanding. Even those we are paying, we are not paying them exactly how much they charge. So then does that answer your question? Yeah. Ekyokubiri you asked one of our comedians tukola tutya you shape them then netubaleka. Okay, in 2018 as Comedy Store we started a product, we started supporting every comedian. Before we even knew COVID would come and ask each of them to start up their own shows, like we could support. So Tamale Miruni started Musegelanyima, we supported him. Mauran and Rain started Soy Soy, we supported them. Madat and Chico started Seko Seko, we supported them. MC Mariachi started King of Comedy. We wanted each of them individually to have their own show that is different from Comedy Store. So each of those shows, we can produce them, we can support them, but the money we collect, the money is all theirs. It is your money. We want them to also grow their brands. But somewhere, so that's what we do. And wait, the lettuce time to come. I'm thinking like a year or two. They've been here for like a year or two, but I'm sure they also have a show in mind. They're going to start also doing their own show. So that's how we support them. On top of these other things, because they are country tour, na performing, or what have you wanted that sometimes our writers see some jokes and they hand them over to a certain group. So we don't lose them. We keep supporting them and creating different products.
Na Yesu kulaba ku post eyo wenyomye tonatuuka kuyimba ku stage eyo egama. Then ekibuuzo ekyokubiri tickets ziri out already tuyinza zijja wano ddala ab'emakinde neyanziza banzire mu Uganda.
Eddie wa Baba TV tuyanza bwe kusanga ku press conference ebibuuzo by'obeera paasa basimanyi baki naye Eddie ekisooka okuyimba okwange nabaga n'ennyimba sizimanyi kati bayinza okupita ku stage netuukawo nenzerabira so nsinza oli omuyimbi oli alina okubeera ku artwork naye nja kubeerawo nga hostinga MC nakubeera nekaleera ku stage so abaagala okundaba bajja kunsanga. Ekibuuzo ekyokubiri kibadde ekya tickets ziri on sale on ticketsasa.com. This is like a month ago or two from the time we announced ticketsasa.com, the website jogendako nogula ticket. All the tickets whoyagala purchasing and they are early bird tickets, so they are cheaper than the normal ticket you're going to buy at the gate. Ticket they are normal entrance individual return of ticketsasa.com, but at the gate it will be 70. Ticket they are VIP ticketsasa.com in 100,000, at the gate it's just 150. No way I can put a table, you just go to ticketsasa.com, no gula. Twinani Momo, to get a Chihuahua and number like from now, you can also pay with Momo Pay. Somebody can chicken the one we are very much in the Gandhi, so we get a ticket Sasa over Momo Pay. That Kula don't you hit like because Manjia can be said again as but let me tell you, what I think initially, like before the whole idea came through, was like we were doing these things before. You saw the charity game, you were there. The youth spinning scheme happened. We have been doing auditions, so we are trying to expand that now. Instead of having one charity game in Kampala, let's have 8 charity games so that we support Sanyu Baby's home and Katarima Cheshire home. We go to Barat support who, we go to different places in the country. So that's number one. Number two, we want to also expand. They will be training these people. The other time we had a challenge where people became like the numbers that we had of the students was so many that could afford to take care of, especially lunch, breakfast, and the time was also limited. So meaning if we have enough support and funding, we will take care of many students as much as we can for training in different parts of the country as well. Also now, instead of just doing comedy store here and we only asking people to travel from Kampala, we start people traveling from Bali coming to audition. Omusajja n'omulada nola wanti omusajja agakubeera comedian. Naye n'okugamba kakati genda owandiike kino okomewo enkya nga tuli wano aze Mande nimuyita mu muntu bubulabula mukono n'omusomesa awo nimugamba komawo enkya ku Tuesday n'akubuuza kati genda kusulawo. Nvudde Mbale ng'amanyi ngenda auditioninga nzireyo oba nkole show. Kati that kind of vibe, we need to take care of those things. So those are some of the things, and many others. So tetugenda ziriya sente, tusuubira sente zonna ezinaasoboka okuva mu fundraiser yaffe. Money is never enough.
Comedy store. This is a musical store event. Over 15 artists vis-a-vis 7 comedians. At the time the comedy are good day, olesa abayimbi 15 bavaasi ba comedians 7. Tugenda kola tutya okulaba twagala manya ono comedy store oba oliko kikyokufuna kasente kola nga olaba Comedy Store Foundation w'enotambula. Secondly, despite Diamond Platnumz being a superstar, his character is questioned. This is not the first time we go to nominator. Naye abamawulire oluusi nga ali busy nnyo, he cannot sustain some interviews. Ekyo tugenda kikola tutya. Despite him obutamanya Luzungu naffe obutamanya Luswayiri, tuba twetaaga more time okubeera naye agenda kuwaata this character omujjukira last time twali entebe okutuuka ku hoteri mutereddewo abaana n'agenda neyeebuka n'atatuwa time. Premium sponsor ebeera telecast oluusi efunako time n'ebeera naye naye naffe ekiba kituleese is okulaba nga we can engage more ne artist oyo gw'owoolese ng'owoolese bapidi abalala bonna ne tubakolako but personally Diamond Platnumz anakisobola. Three, tulaba mulimu youth training skills. I don't know if you are leaving this venture or kituufu comedy kati asalira ddala, so you are venturing into other business.
Yes, I like your questions. They are really straightforward and nice. I will start with the lineup. The lineup, when you look at this lineup, like we say, usually Comedy Store events have like a big logo of Comedy Store with them. But if you can see Comedy Store is supporting, the logo is even down there. So this is a normal event that we invited our friends. Yes, it's organized by Comedy Store, but we invited our friends in the industry to come through and help us fundraise. Yeah, so that's why it looks like the city comedy are good. Take a go Gambia, and never comedian in fact, we never dancer, never MCs, but it's a whole, genre of entertainers coming together to support. Yeah, so that's why it looks like that. Question number 2, you were saying Diamond Platnumz. Okay, the other time, what Diamond Platnumz, he came on the day. I remember he was performing on the 27th of September. I think he came on the 26th. Yeah, he came a day before the event. He didn't have much time, and then he was on tour because he had performed in Mwanza. He came here to go and perform in Dodoma, or it was like one of those places. So he didn't have much time to rest. And I'm sure you got an interview. I know you were saying it was not much time, but we are considering that because Diamond is coming in Uganda on the 11th. That's a Tuesday. His show is on Friday. Even if you want a day with him, Kukalakata, tujakuwa room na yeku still, tutulao, Kukalakata msawa namba. If you need a translator, me, I speak Kiswahili a bit, kidogo, I can be there so that there's communication if you need, but you have enough time with him this time. And it's not like it's his character, but he didn't have time. So you'll excuse us for that. This time it's well taken care of. The third question was, you said, are we starting a school or what? Comedy are good together. No. When we're doing things like we do at Comedy Store, you receive a number of people who want to be touched. So everyone, so like every time you do shows, events like this, you get those people. So we created this kind of side thing to help, elevate people's statuses. Because about Comedy Store, do you have omutali kulevo joli konde tukwakusa wapo. So with the efforts that we have, we decided to support. It's not like we're going to open up a school or what, but we support wherever we can. Yeah, thank you so much.
And when this was put forward to him, he was more than eager to come and help us do this. It's like Alex has mentioned, it's going to be a fundraiser for the foundation that started in 2022 to help out on skilling the youth. On top of that, I think I would like to introduce a gentleman here who is in charge of the auditions of the foundation and the programs that run, Kalera, to give us also a deeper insight on how he has managed to push this far.
Good morning, guys. My name is Kalera Daniel, the co-host of Comedy Store and head of auditions. I'm happy to be here. You see, Ugandans, sometimes they always ask, we've seen all the faces of comedians, so how are you planning to bring on new faces? We are tired of those old faces, we are tired of you guys. And first and foremost, you've realized that these days I'm the host. Johan will be around and he was like, okay, people want new faces, so let's give the new faces opportunity. And that's what Comedy Store is. So Comedy Store started having auditions way back from 2016, and some of you are not aware that even Ray, from Alan and Ray also came from the auditions of Comedy Store, and see where he is now. So after several years, of course, challenges here and there, auditions came to standstill. Then recently after COVID, we came back and sat as a team and decided to say, since we also need new faces, let's again have the auditions. So we started having auditions every Tuesday, and then before the show, we would invite new comedians here in the hall, and they would come and we do auditions. Then we pick one who has the best content to present the people, one or two. And if you've been keen, we've been having, before opening the show officially, we will start with them and we pick one with the best jokes. We reward them with some money, some rewards from our sponsors, so it has been running like that. And now as I think we have products, and now people, they even love them. They no longer ask for new faces because we already bring out new ones. We have from the campaign of 2022 up to here where we are now. We have Mary Hart, comedy, you know them. We have Sammy and Shower, Black and White, Stubborn and Digital, Raj Kabeja, and there are so many others. But because we are limited with funds, that's why we put it on a standstill, because there are some logistics needed in order to run the campaign of having auditions every week. We receive calls from all over Uganda. People come from Kampala. Sometimes they travel to Kampala to come and attend the audition, but of course they don't go through, and then they have to go back to Kampala. Then coming back next week, it really makes them hard, the economy. So because of that, we decided to, when this came up of a fundraising concert, we think if people support us and they come and support the show, at the end of the day, we'll be able to travel, to move around Uganda, so that we discover new talents. Because so far we are majorly here in Kampala. We can't move to different parts of the country, Bali, Masaka. If the universities of Uganda have got so many comedians, but because they don't know about us, some of them they are not on social media. We have to go and look for them so that they come on board. So we have products. You can see some and Shower very well dressed, as you see the products. They have really made it. We have very hard there. People love them so much, and others. So if you come and support us, just know we'll be able, if we manage to get some funds, we'll be able to move all over Uganda, and the comedy industry will be far away. So if I can invite one of my products, we had to say what.
From Mary Hart Comedy, nicknamed Tumbetu. And my dear is right there, that guy in a green suit. Ladies and gentlemen, I remember the day when we came here, when we called Kampala for, excuse my voice. I remember the day we called Kampala for the auditions. I swear I'm telling you guys, this changed our lives. And I'm saying this, Kalela and Comedy Store Foundation, no one has ever gone poor because of giving. Guys, come support us on the 14th of July. Please, come and support Comedy Store. Because as Mary had to Beto, we have got very many things from this initiative. Of where we started from, we have got friends, we have got different gigs, we have got the name there, still pushing, and they're still pushing us because they know what they started. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much.
Ugandans, come and support us so that we take these auditions to the next level. Tubatuuse erije mutwetaaga nemwagala comedians betukuye abadde jokes byonna byogera tujja kuleeta abaana nga bangi. Every week we get new talents tulenga tugenda mu masonga 14 mujje mutuwagire show. Tumanya tuyinza okuba kijja twongerako bwemunajja tumenyere talents endala eri abantu bangi abenjawulo have so many comedy stage for everything. Si comedy yekka tulina dancer, musicians, naye because tetunafuna facilities zisobola kukola kintu ng'ekyo tukyali mu comedy naye tusuubiza abayimbi batukubira program naye tuli mu kukola nteekateeka nammwe tubateeke mu badancers nabo gye bali. So at the end of the day bwemunanya tusobola okufuna ne tufuna engeri gyesobola bikwasaganya tujja kuba tutubula times zonna si comedy yekka nti wabwe tugenda okukomako. Comedy stages for everyone who is talented. So we call upon Ugandans to come and support us. Come 14th July. Diamond live in Kampala. Era abantu n'abasajja bange kwe bali, abasajja baffe bennyini Mary Hart bwe bali wano, Sammy and Shower, they are on the line. Kusigala nga tukushinga new talents. Thank you.
Before these guys ask why Mary Hart comedians, one is here, another one is there. Among the two, I single they are all university graduates. They just say, "Ngeri just na muri kurusu." Ono mumanya yokana ono akaba muchete muchekere ono muchete. So we decided to have him here. That now I guess hapo na yeye. Then one this is not Diamond Platnumz. They are not. Yeah. Leo bantu balabitende. Yeah, one some in the shower, but no. And go is no was because a diamond, so I get the power. So was it them?
It's consulting, eh? Yeah, but when you look at such talent, people didn't know them until they were given a platform. Us as media, us as Galaxy, now there's Galaxy TV. Yes, us as I've seen New Vision here, I've seen BBS here. If we as media do not give chance to people like Mary Hart, right? Who else will, right? So collectively, let us come together, let us support Comedy Store on the 14th for not just the laughter, but also the support that they are going to give to the unfortunate or the less privileged in society through the Comedy Store Foundation. Come through on 14th and let's all support.
So from the 14th of July, we'll have people walking in. We're going to have gates open at midday. If I'm right, so midday people will be walking in, and we're going to have the presentation start all the way till midnight. And then the very next day, for 15th and 16th, we'll have the auto show taking place. Same stage, same setup, same everything. We have all been in this for a very long while, and we are interested in can people have a weekend of fun. The auto show is the largest automotive marketplace and stunt fest. So in as much as we are going to have some of the displays of the car gymnastics take place the very next day, we are saying, can you start with a starter? Can we have the comedy teams coming in through from 14th? So all the way from 14th, that's what we expect, and then the preceding days, we'll have the auto show taking place 15th and 16th. So So that whole weekend is a weekend of fun. It's a weekend for enthusiasts out there to be able to come out and have a good time. And that's why we're partnering in this with the Comedy Store.
Marunda, and manager of Success Motors. Success Motors is a company that sells cars here in Uganda. It's the #1 company. We also do car hire. So for those of you who want to do self-drive around, you can always come. Why partnering with Comedy Store? I think Comedy Store is the most organized show when you come to realize. Very organized. And secondly, and most important, they have developed talent. From young boys who are nothing, who are too small, and are now so big and so sound in Uganda here. So really, Comedy Store has done a great job into the youth of Uganda. We shall not stop supporting you. We shall always support where necessary. When you become a celebrity, all you need is to have a very nice car first, I think. That's why we're here. We want to see you driving very nice cars. We will support you as Success Motors to achieve that dream of having a nice car. We have very good discounts for all our comedians, all our artists who always come around. Feel free, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Isaac. I told you it's quite interesting because when you have
it's an enabler of business. The same people that we appeal to in the community, the car enthusiasts, the car lovers, the car dealers, like my friend Success Motors here, are the same possible people that make up the target market for a comedy show like we're having. These are your same people. The event is taking place at Kololo Independence Grounds. I am 100% sure you're going to use a form of automotive to get there. And we are in this to support Alex and team, the Comedy Store Foundation. There are other things we are partnering with them on doing, and this was just one of them where we say, these are our same people. How do we support? How do we be one with them and see to it that they have a successful event? And that's what we're trying to do, to make sure that we grow their side as much as they help us in other ways. The auto show has evolved over the years, and you realize that what we have as an auto show entails entertainment. So even at the auto show, we have a full stage. By the same provider, we have a full stage. Even at the auto show, we still have the same stage. We have the same partners that we collaborate on very many things. For example, Uganda Airlines is one of the biggest collaborators that we have for the auto show. I'm sure you want to ask how that also comes in. But this is to show that the target market is the same, and we have no reason as to why we should not jump on a good cause for the community. I want to remind you that the auto show is organized by Wheels and Hope, which is also a charity organization. So for us, we look at this coming from the foundational point of view to say, this is something that we can jump onto and have an effect, a positive effect in our society. I hope I have answered you.
Of a degree. We say there's been a gap. This student has been in a school setup where everything is practically covered by a warden, a matron, and then eventually they're going to be by themselves, have some money to spend, they have no financial literacy in their minds. They also have the key to themselves, so they can walk in and out at any time they want to. Their choices, their problem-solving skills, entrepreneur skills as well. And then there's also a young man out there who would like to go attend school, but for one reason or another, has not got the means. And we are saying we can help support government under the youth skilling program. Support you to find who you are. What makes you different from the other person?
We also we train students for university entry. Like 2 months ago, we had a class of students here who are going to join university for the locals. They usually do university entry, so we also take those in. Besides the Cheshire, the 100 kids, we also support on that side. But more importantly is the platform that we have. Because of what Comedy Store is known for, is to skill or mentor the youth.
especially the artists. Like Alex says, most of them do not believe in themselves. But they believe if they came to a platform that is Comedy Store, tomorrow somebody is going to believe in them, and then they will start believing in themselves. I think the most important thing is this youth believing in themselves, and that's what we push up as Comedy Store.